Mr. I, go ahead and mute everybody for me, please. Face here, chariot, kunye, ATA. So first thing I'd like for you to do is do our switch legs. So just back and forth. If you need to go slow, that's okay. If you can go a little bit faster, go a little bit faster. And focus on keeping the hands up in our guard position. It's important to work on keeping hands in guard position as we're exercising. And that helps us with sparring and self-defense. Good job, everyone. Keep it going. Keep those feet going back and forth. This helps us work on our agility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, we're going to do a different type of push-up, so watch me first. I'll do it from different angles. But you'll do a push-up, touch your shoulder, push-up, touch the other shoulder. So I'll do it facing this way, push-up, touch your shoulder, push-up, touch your other shoulder. Now, if you need to do this from your knees, you can do it from the knees as well. Push-up, touch your shoulder, push-up, touch your other shoulder. Okay, go ahead and go at your pace. Just do as many as you can until I call time. So again, you can do this regular push-up style, or you can do it on your knees. That's it, keep going, do your best. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Everybody go ahead and stand up. Get those hands up. Bouncing a little bit, staying on the balls of your feet. Keep those knees loose. Jab, cross. And just keep going. Jab, cross.
Here, just grab it.
Focus on keeping those hands coming right back to your guard position after each punch. There you go, Paul. Just have your hands take turns, Paul, and punch and punch. Just 1, 2. Nice job, Juan. Way to keep those hands up. Now, we're going to add in a front kick. So do jab, cross, front kick, and bring it back. Jab, cross, front kick. Go at your own pace. You can only kick about waist high, that's fine. If you can kick knee high, that's okay too. Just do your best. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch sides. Hands up, knees are loose. Jab, cross. Just start with that jab, cross. Other side. Have something that you're focusing on right in front of you, like maybe your computer screen, and aim your punches at that direction. So you're working on targeting and punching in the same place with both hands. Make sure those hands are coming right back to your guard position. So I punch, my hand comes back. Punch, my hand comes back. So if you need to go a little bit slower, go a little bit slower. Now let's add in that front kick. Jab, cross, front kick. Jab, cross, front kick. Go at your pace. 1, good. Shake that off a little bit. And now just do some slower heel kicks. So we're just kicking our legs up as high as you can go. And if you want to go a little bit faster, you can. So kids, I know you have more energy, so go ahead and go a little bit faster. But adults, if you want to stay right here, that's totally fine. Stay right there. There you go, 1, that's it. Wow, Paul, you're just going after it. You've got lots of energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake that off. Stretch arms across. Take some nice deep breaths as you're stretching. And then over the top. So 1, take your hand and just like you're patting yourself on the back. And then push on your elbow. Just like that. There you go, bud. All right, now other side, stretch arm across. And take that same arm and again, just go over the top, pat yourself on the back, and push on your elbow. There you go. Wow, Paul's still jumping. He's got way too much energy. All right, shake that off. Let's have a seat. Put your legs straight in front of you. Take a deep breath and stretch forward. You can touch your toes, great. If not, that's okay. Just keep the legs straight and go as far as you can go. Keep taking nice deep breaths. And back up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale as you go forward. That's it. Just keep the legs nice and straight. That's the most important part. Back up, deep breath, and stretch forward. Nice. All right, then sit up and take one leg and tuck it in. Sorry, can you make mine, highlight mine, please? Other leg on top. And pull this leg towards you. The leg that's on top, pull it towards you. Get a nice stretch. Just like that. Now let's switch. Put this leg down. This leg goes on top. Pull this leg towards you. And the leg that's on top, pull it towards you. You get that nice outer leg stretch. All right, go ahead and stand up. I'm going to show you a hip flexor stretch. This one is a great stretch for flexibility. It's helped me the most. I'm not the most flexible person. It's something I struggle with. But this stretch is something that I've been doing. It's helped me tremendously. So start out with this leg at a 90-degree angle. Back leg as straight as you can make it. Hands flat on the floor on the inside of your leg. Then I'm going to turn forward so you can see from this position. Then I can just use my shoulder to push into my leg and give me a little extra stretch. And keep taking nice deep breaths. All right, now let's switch. Let's switch our other leg. So again, 90-degree angle, back leg is straight, hands flat on the floor. And again, I'm using my shoulder. I just kind of push it into my knee. It gives me a little bit more of a stretch. And keep taking nice deep breaths. And now we'll go into a karate stretch. So legs are straight and just go down as far as you can go. You want to challenge yourself a little bit, but you don't want to overstretch either. Just hold it there and keep taking nice deep breaths. All right, and lock that in. All right, great. We're warmed up, stretched out. I just want to review some of the techniques that we've been over previously. So with the high block, so come up a little bit closer. So remember with our high block, let's just start with the basics again. We'll go across, up, and rotate as we go up. So again, across, up, rotate right at the end. Cross, up, rotate. Now let's try the other side. Across, up, rotate. Across, up, rotate. One more time. And now we'll put it together. So let's start with this one high, this hand low. They cross in the middle. And there it is. And we just go back and forth. Let's just keep it slow. If we go slow, that helps us to do it correctly. Now this is, like I said, a technique that some people tend to struggle with, especially when you're new. And if we learn how to do it right, the speed will come later. But what I want to do is just practice doing it correctly, and that helps us to build muscle memory. And when we have some muscle memory, then we can increase our speed. Okay, now I'm going to show you a couple of ways that this block works. Chase, I'm gonna get one of my sons to help me out. All right, so here's how this block works. So Chase, can you hold this just like right up to my nose like this? So if I have a punch that's something that's coming to my face, I can block it, okay? Now this also works if somebody's trying to hit me on top of the head. So Chase, if you could, just come like you're gonna hit me on the head, and then I can block that as well. Okay, so just wanted to show you how that block works. There's two functions, one to protect the face, other one is to protect the top of the head. Okay, so just so you guys can see that. Now let's go ahead and move back a little bit, and let's just get into a middle stance, and let's practice this block just going back and forth. Just like that. Good. Remember, the hand that blocks has to go across before it goes up. Otherwise, if something's coming at your face, it's not going to block it. All right, now let's move on to another technique that we went through last week. Let's stay in that middle stance and work on our inner forearm block. So again, we make a fist. This hand goes on the bottom. Fist. This hand goes on top. The top hand comes back for a reaction force, and this hand makes a muscle. So my fist is turned all the way in towards me. My arm is at a 90-degree angle. Okay, I don't want it too sharp because that won't block. It has to be at that angle. Okay, so again, starting from here and block. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go ahead and do a few more. And now let's switch to the other side. Now this hand goes on the bottom, the other hand goes on top. The top hand comes back in our reaction force and block. So our beginning position, ending position. 1, 2. That's it. And that's our inner forearm block. Let me show you how that one works. Mr. I, if you would, please. So if he's coming at, you're coming at a strike, a number 2 strike, I block, okay? So if I block too far in, go a little bit slower, sir. Well, you're going for the head, okay? Don't aim for my arm, aim for my head. He's not doing it right. If he did it right, he would actually be hitting my head right here. So if I do this too far in, he's going to hit my head. So I have to be at an angle to catch that so it doesn't get close to my head. Okay, so that's how that block works. Now let's go into our side kicks. So remember our side kicks, let's start on the floor. So we start out with our knee coming up in front, and then we just kick sideways. So 1,
I don't know this.
1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now let's switch to the other side. Same thing. Bring your knee up front and kick out. 1, 2. 1, 2. And just keep going back and forth. Bring that knee up to the front and then kick straight out to the side. So your leg should be in line with your body. All right, now let's go ahead and stand up. Let's try that standing up. Start out in a middle stance. Hopefully you guys can see my feet. But the opposite leg that's not kicking is my base foot. So I'm going to kick with this leg first. This leg is my base. So I'm going to turn my foot. I'm going to rotate away from my kick, lift my knee up in front, and kick straight out. Just like that. Okay, so again, rotate or pivot and kick. Okay, now notice I keep my opposite hand up by my face. That helps me keep my upper body straighter, because if I lean away from my kick, I lose balance and it takes power from my kick. Okay, so keep this hand up, pivot, side kick. Pivot, side kick. All right, everybody keep practicing your side kick. I'm going to cycle through and look at everyone and see if I can give you some hints to help you out. All right, let's see it, Kim. Not bad, not bad. Remember, keep your body sideways when you're kicking. Your knee comes up in front. No, put it straight in front. So you're going like this, straight up in front like this, and then kick sideways. Yes, yes, that was better. You're getting it. Good. Now make sure you keep your opposite hand up, and that's going to help keep you from dipping back. Okay, so try that. Yes, yes. Hey, that was a lot better. Good job, Kim. All right, let's look over at Juan. Hey, there you go, Juan. Way to keep that arm base position. Good. Good. Way to get that knee up high. Okay, so Juan, I want you to watch something just right quick. So you're doing a great job of keeping this hand up. You have a great chamber position. But remember, you're kicking sideways, okay? You don't want to kick out here. I'm kicking that way. Okay, so I'm going to show it from this way. I'm kicking sideways. Okay, let's see. Try that. So good arm base, good chamber position. Now kick sideways. That was a lot better. There you go. All right, now let's look over at Karen from Texas. Well, I can't see your leg, so I'm not sure. Yeah, if you could do, yeah, that'd be great. Good, good, you're kicking sideways. Good arm position. That looks good. Now, one more thing. So you're getting all the parts correct. Mr. I, can you put me back up, please? So you have a good arm position. You have a good chamber. You're kicking sideways. Make sure you re-chamber before you set it down. You don't want to just kick and then like flop down, okay? You want to pull that back in. That helps you to control your balance and your return, okay? All right, so let's see it. Yes, there you go. Okay, you're getting it. All right, now let's go look at Paul. I can't see your legs, Paul. Can you maybe back up? Oh, okay, that works. All right. Hey, Paul, I like how you're getting that knee up high. So that's great. Now, I want you to see something right quick. Mr. I, can you highlight me, please? Okay, so you're doing a good job bringing your knee up high. Remember, we're kicking sideways. Like that, okay? So here, sideways. All right, let's see it, bud. All right, we'll keep working on it. I like that you're getting that chamber position nice and high. So very good. All right, switch legs. Everybody work on your other leg. So what we do with one side, we need to do with the other. So it's the same thing. We pivot our base foot and kick sideways. Pivot and kick sideways. Okay, so go ahead and do a few on the other side as well. There you go. That's it, Kim. Good. Way to keep that body position upright. All right, let's look at Juan. Let's see your other leg, Juan. Good. Hey, make sure you keep your other hand up. Keep your other hand. Yes, that one. And then kick sideways. Okay, good. Let's look at Karen. I know it's kind of weird once you get used to one side and then kicking the other. Good. Way to keep that hand up and good job. Hey, you're kicking really high. Good flexibility. All right, and let's look at Paul. All right, way to get that knee up high, Paul. That's great. Good flexibility. All right, I need everybody to go ahead and stop. And if you have a stick that you can use, we're gonna go through some lines really fast, and then we're gonna wrap things up. So go ahead and make sure you have a stick. So we've worked on 4 lines. We're going to add 2 more lines. So our number 1 goes to the neck. Number 2 is going to the neck. So we're hitting the neck on both sides. 3 is at the ribs. 4 is at the ribs. Now we're going to drop it down and we're hitting the side of the leg. So the side of the leg, and there's a pressure point right in the midsection of the thigh. It's called the common peroneal. You hit that, and that causes somebody's legs to buckle, their knees to buckle. That's a great place to hit. So we have our 5, side of the legs, drop it on the other side, 6, hitting the other side of the legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, drop it down, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here's where you can do that twirl after you finish those 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and twirl. And keep going through all 6 lines. And twirl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and twirl. All right, great job. I have to wrap it up. My husband needs to use Zoom for another call. So unfortunately, I have to share it. I'll just unmute everybody right quick, and if you have any questions. All right, Paul, any questions? Nope. I like that trampoline. That sure gives you an extra workout, doesn't it? Karen, any questions from your end?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Juan, let's check in with Juan. Any questions, Juan? You can unmute yourself if you need to talk. All right. Oh, there he is. Okay, Juan, any questions? Are you good? Give me thumbs up if you're good. All right, good job, bud. All right, and Kim?
I'm good, thanks.
Awesome. Hey, you know, you can always ask your daughter for help as well.
I know, right?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bow out to you guys. And Kim, if you could just hang out for just another minute, I just need to pass on some info, quick info to you, so.
Okay.
All right, everybody face here. Jody up. Kunye. ATA.